Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Orman. This is my first ever playthrough of Rain Code Plus, and this is where we ended the video last time. I forgot to save right before I came back to record this again, but luckily enough I had an autosave right before this. The autosave system's so good.
Walking on another side?
We are.
Well, if we keep moving,
Desi was going mad here. No, this is fantastic. This is utterly fantastic, honestly. Like, I love the way changing the perspective of, like, your case is actually changing the perspective of the world itself as well. Like, it's a really good way of looking at that.
Look, it's a new route.
Yeah? I've been definitely messing up a lot in this case for sure. Like, I feel like my rating is going to be really bad. You find this fun? You find this... She would decapitate you for fun. I don't think I stopped it.
Why are you jealous of this?
It's a horrible experience for poor Yuma.
The question is, why did this happen? I guess we're on the why done it route.
So now we're doing why, which is the motive, I guess? Yeah.
White done what now?
White done what now?
It's about the reason why the case occurred. Meaning, this is the route where we seek the motive. Looks like we need to focus on figuring out the culprit's motive from here.
I know cases always deal with motive, but wouldn't it have been better to start with this route from the get-go?
I wouldn't even comment on the idea of this, I guess, like, because I usually, like, I think that maybe both are important, but
Well,
again, I'm not a
we know
detective.
This route is important because we cleared out the how routes.
Okay.
That's how it goes when it comes to solving mysteries and dungeons.
Oh, sorry, I guess that's how it is.
And he caves.
You're absolutely right.
He caves right away.
Let's keep going for now.
You're the detective, by the way. You know, you can give your insight too, but like obviously he's caving in when it comes to Shinigami. Oh wow, it's the normal color now. And there's also like it's a twisting hallway. Oh no. Hold on to your stomachs.
Before we figure out the culprit's motive, what kind of person was Karen anyway? Was she cute?
Yes. But
Yes, she
importantly,
was.
She was next in line to be star of the theater club. She was considered to be the
Yuma
best
getting everything back on
actress
track.
among the club's current members.
She was.
So the culprit was envious because she was so popular. They killed Karen so they could become the star instead.
That was
No,
the...
I don't think it's that simple.
Okay, right, yeah, because that was the motive. That was what we thought at first, right? They thought that's why everyone would be killing someone.
6 months ago, the leading member of the theater club also died in a separate case.
Top actresses dying one after another? Is their club cursed or something?
The name of the student who died was Aiko.
Right.
Her death was ruled a suicide by jumping off the school, but Kurumi doubted that was the case.
Kurumi, huh? She's alright.
Kurumi's lovely.
Right? Anyway, I doubt it's
All right.
coincidence for people to die in such quick succession. This case may have been triggered by Aiko's death.
Okay. So we're
If we find
thinking...
the truth behind Aiko's death, maybe we can figure out the motive in this case.
Right, okay.
The truth behind Aiko's death.
So that's the next thing we have to find out, I guess, is the truth behind Aiko's death. Is that her? Oh my god, every time I see... Oh no. With the hair sticking up as well.
Aiko?
Whoa, she's cute too.
Desiko, no.
Let's go talk to her.
Desiko, no. No.
She's about to get a taste of my full and undivided attention.
You can already tell women will be his downfall. Oh well, it's not like you're any better off with yours truly, Master.
Honestly, Shinigami, at this stage we might be. No, like, it's just like, I can't think of her as, like, you know, like with Desihiko, like, thinking about her like that. For me, like, it's just like, it's such a traumatic look. And here's the thing, it's with any, like, you know, he's, you know, it's not about, like, if they're alive or not. It's just that, like, you know, all I could see is, like, her and what happened. What happened?
Was that
Did she get him?
Desihiko?
What the?
You know what I mean? We're thinking about Kara instead now, how traumatic that was. Oh, we're going through this thing again, I guess. Is this gonna be another minigame? Or is it just saying you can't go back now? Oh my god, it is gonna be another minigame, isn't it?
This is bad. The ground's giving way beneath our feet.
Yeah, I can tell.
Aiko.
It's like, like, do you get that as well, guys? It makes you so sad just seeing her.
Hey, let's Dev.
And you know as well, Yuma, the sweetest. Keep everyone on track, please.
Good luck, Master.
Yeah, keep everyone on track. All I can think about when I see Aiko is what happened and how sad it is. Was Aiko's dead 6 months ago? Oh yeah, no. Easy.
Aiko's death 6 months ago was actually a result of murder.
Yeah, because if it's not, then all that we believed in from the start and the reason we started this whole thing for Kurumi just doesn't work anymore, right? It just doesn't work. Like, we were mistaken. We could be mistaken, but I truly believe we weren't. Wait, are we saying that she was murdered in the flower bed?
The location of Aiko's murder is the flower bed.
Cotton found her in the flower bed, though. Right? And what weapon was used to kill? A brick? Yeah, okay, so it wasn't the poison. Because it was more like blunt force, like because it was like their head was bleeding, wasn't it?
The brick with Aiko's blood on it had a very unnatural splatter pattern. After the culprit hit her with the brick, they returned it to its original position.
Okay, so now we have... Who murdered... Wait, what? Just right now? Just right now? It's... I don't... It could be... Wait. Wait. They're saying it was related to Aiko's... this case was related to Aiko's death, and the reason that Karen was killed was related to Aiko's death, right? So could there be a possibility in this sense then that... Yeah, I think that's what they're saying. That the reason why Karen was killed was because of Aiko.
Aiko's death was not a suicide by jumping. And Karen clearly lied in her testimony.
So it was a lie.
Karen killed Aiko.
Man, so it was revenge. And they were all friends with Aiko. They all loved Aiko. You know what I mean?
All right, let's keep following her, Yuma.
This is crazy. So it wasn't a thing about like you know what's it's weird to think about, but it's like revenge. All like it's like none of this makes sense, right? Because it's like you're killing someone in a school, right? Like it's almost like less crazy to think about now, and maybe it's easier to understand the case now, and maybe it's a better perspective of the idea of revenge versus like. Because here's the thing is like when it comes to like detective stories, when you watch a detective show, when you watch a detective story, look at them circling around, and you watch a detective story, you know, when someone says, "Oh, I want to get revenge," you're like, "Oh, that makes sense, right?" And I think it's much harder to make sense to someone when someone's like, "I want to get this person's role in the play," even though we know the play is much more than the school. You know what's crazy though as well? I say that, but like you look at one of the oldest stories in the book. I know it's a different thing altogether, but like the idea of like Macbeth. Right? The idea of like a motivation through wanting to be higher up in the ranks, a motivation through that, like, you know, it's not like it'd be surprising, but like if it did turn out that way, you'd be kind of like, okay, that makes sense is the wrong way to put it, right? Isn't it? It's not that it makes sense. It's that it's like, okay, that's the motive. It's like, okay, I would be like, okay, I'd accept that's the motive just because it's the way they describe the Kanai Ward is that like it's much more than just a school play. It's much more than a play.
I can tell Aiko's death wasn't a suicide from the evidence
It
photos.
matters to everything. But in this case, it was revenge.
Placed on the roof, but there was dirt on them that looked like it came from the flower bed.
Right, okay, because I thought it was just you'd be muddy anyway, just going around the place, you know?
I think Aiko was told to meet at the flowers behind the school building and then murdered
No,
there.
that's so horrible.
So the shoes were taken to the roof afterwards.
The murder weapon is likely a brick from the flower bed.
That's so horrible.
The brick with Aiko's blood on it had a very unnatural splatter pattern. If she fell from above and hit her head, the bloodstain wouldn't get cut off in that way.
It's horrible to say in this sense, or it's like, Yuma, that's such a good job, because it's like you don't even want to think of it as a good job.
I'm sure that after the culprit hit her with the brick, they returned it to its original position.
Yeah, but just not as good.
But do you have evidence that Karen did it?
If Aiko didn't die from jumping, Karen's testimony makes her highly suspicious.
Yeah, because then...
She said she heard something fall and went to inspect it.
I get it. Hearing a sound that never happened means she's obviously
100%, yeah.
Karen lied. And the reason why she lied?
She made it appear like Aiko jumped.
Yeah. Was she going
If
upstairs?
that's the case, then the one who killed Aiko is Kaden.
See, we said that it could be a possibility that Karen did do this, right? It's just that I think I just got so sidetracked by the other girls in this case that like I didn't even think about that for a second for a while, you know? Because at first we were like, it could be a possibility, but I didn't even think about that. Like while we were doing this actual mystery labyrinth. Oh no, not the rooftop. Oh no.
She disappeared? Damn it! I can't even help the girl who needs it most!
Well, we can help, you know, the girl that we are here to help in this sense, which is Kurumi.
Help her? She was dead long before you could help her.
Very crass. It's true, but it's very crass, you know? Like, we're here to help Kurumi at this point, you know what I mean?
This must be the roof Aiko supposedly jumped from.
And in a way, the best way to help Aiko, I suppose, after her death is to find out who actually did this.
Hey, why did Kaden kill Aiko?
I wonder if it is like the play. That's the thing. It's like Karen's death might have been revenge, but Karen killing someone might have been for her spot.
I thought an all-girls school would be more sunshine and rainbows than murder.
I don't think it works like that. I think every single, I think all humans have the tendency to be, not all humans have the tendency to murder, but all humans have the tendency to be mean to each other and to be nasty to each other. It's not all just sunshine and rainbows. Obviously, murder's too far, but you know what I mean?
If a brick was used as the murder weapon, then it could have been an impulsive crime.
Okay. I wasn't thinking impulsive
Kaden
now.
might not have been planning to kill Aiko when she called her there.
And when I say all humans have a tendency to be mean, by the way, I think that like there's nice people and there's not nice people, but I'm saying that like if you gather hundreds of people in one space, you're guaranteed to get a percentage of people who are just nasty in any group of people like that. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen.
You mean they were talking and it turned into a crime of passion? That's so cliche.
Sometimes cliches just work.
Maybe they were discussing their acting careers. They had a disagreement, and it turned to violence.
Well, if this caused the other murder case, then is the motive revenge?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, they weren't fighting over Aiko's spot. They wanted to get back at Kaden
They.
for taking it away.
See, of course, it's they because we don't know who it is, obviously, but I'm starting to think that it could be a combined effort because again, we couldn't prove any one of them like we proved every one of them couldn't do it and could do it. You know what I mean? It had something to do with it.
Meaning the culprit is whoever cares the most about Aiko?
Are we saying like I don't want to ever believe for a second that it could be Kurumi.
Then which of the suspects is it?
You know what I mean? Because I think she cares a lot about her. Or cared a lot about her. What cares?
Where do we even go from here?
Look at this
We
setting.
got the motive, but there's still no path.
This is different from the other dead ends. I think there's a mystery around here.
Oh, there's something here to look at?
Something must be hidden here.
They two of them run off into the different sides here. This is so, even though like it didn't, look at this setting, it's crazy. Even though nothing actually happened up here, it's still to me like an extremely like dark feeling being up here, right? It still feels rather dark. You know?
Hey, check it out.
What can you see? Three paths.
Is that the how routes we were looking for?
Wait, for real?
We're so high up. When did this happen?
So that was the little, the journey we went on before in the 3 different routes.
Master, look over there.
What's that?
Is that like an auditorium?
It doesn't seem connected to anything else.
Which means that could be the Who location.
Wow, okay.
So the true culprit is over there then? But how do we reach it? It's not connected to any other route.
Look at this setting with this trio here in the background in the clouds with the red sky.
What, are you freezing up? Scared of heights
I
or
am.
something?
I am terrified of heights.
Oh, it's not that. About those 3 routes.
Yeah? I love the animations in this game. Look at this.
Pen? You carry that around with you all the time?
Of course. Who knows when I'll be asked for my autograph?
Okay. Okay.
Done. Isn't it perfect?
It's really good.
I'm just as good
I
at
love that they're
drawing
actually
maps
showing
as
off
I
like
am at
his
remembering
talents, you
pretty
know?
things.
As a
This is
detective.
the how routes when seen from above.
That's so
right?
good.
What about it?
Look at the way the 3 brick walls just lead to the other brick walls.
This is a dungeon, right? So maybe there's some secret paths in here.
Very smart. Actually, very smart.
Secret paths?
See? If you look at it this way, doesn't it all seem like the same
It
road?
is. It is.
You're right. The 3 how routes are connected into a single route all the way to the who room. Wait, all 3 are connected? That's it. I think I've got it. That's the hidden truth behind the how route.
We kind of said this a few minutes ago, didn't we? The idea that like it could be all combined, all of the girls together.
There's only one explanation for how the victim could
Oh
have been
God.
poisoned.
What? Seriously?
Not bad. You finally made yourself useful.
Yay! Shinigami.
Oh God, does he go? This is gonna be with him forever. He's having in his back pocket for the rest of his life.
I love you, Shinigami. Wasn't I a good boy? I deserve a treat, right?
She's loving this. She loves playing. Look at this.
If you think you've got this, I'll back you up. Lay it all out.
Awesome. Oh, here it is. Okay, this is a game we weren't very good at the start either. But it's actually very fun. You look so happy here. Shinigami puzzle. Get rid of those two keys for me. Only one, okay. The only way the crime was possible was having an. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By having an. Okay, let's see it. So let's start with everything. Let's just put everything in there. Watching this. Not good. Oh, that wasn't one. Costume staff. Is it by having an alibi? Warren's costume was checked, so she couldn't have brought the poison. Is it alibi? Are we saying alibi? Is there enough for alibi? Karane was the only one who could have guided the poison glass. I don't think there's one for having a. Should we try hitting one for having a accomplice? Are we gonna have enough time? Cause that's it might be accomplice. Let's hope I can spell. Oh no, we won't have enough time. We won't have enough time. PL, where's PL? Where's PL? Oh no, yeah. L, oh no, come on, we can do this. L-I-C, come on, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. Yes, accomplice. Why was I saying like oh, I was about to spell accomplice for a second there. You look fabulous, Shinigami. You look great. This is Shinigami at her happiest. You know, we gotta appreciate it. Who isn't happy on the beach, I suppose? Really cool. So it is.
That's right. Accomplices.
Did all 3 of them work together?
The truth of this case is that Yoshiko, Waruna,
Yep.
and Kurane
Yep.
were all
It makes
accomplices
sense.
and
It makes
committed
perfect
this crime
sense.
together.
Accomplices? But don't they hate each other's guts?
I think my guess is their love for Aiko is more than their hatred for each other.
It's the truth. I realized it once you drew this map, Yasuhiko.
That's so cool, the visual representation of that.
we explored were all dead ends.
So we have to stop all. That's why all 3 girls transformed as well. That means all 4 girls who were in the play, or who were like the named ones that Kurumi thought were the culprits at the first time. Only one of them was actually the culprit, which was right, and the other 3 were also technically murderers. So you got 4 murderers.
Each of them were suspects, but they were all ruled out because of certain details of the case.
Yes, we were.
That makes sense. If we look at them separately, we get dead ends.
Jesus Christ.
But by connecting all 3
What a
roots
reveal.
like this, and looking at it as a single criminal act, it clearly becomes one path forward.
They were accomplices that committed a single crime.
It's actually, it makes so much sense.
Impossible to commit alone. We figured that out during the how route. But if the three of them worked together, they could make it possible.
Oh, pickaxe? Oh, we're gonna break down the wall.
What's this?
Oh, we're gonna break down the wall with this.
Guess we're supposed to break the wall?
So good.
Sounds like fun. I'm in.
It's all thanks to my help, don't you think? And don't you forget it.
You're the one who's going to forget it.
Anyway,
Literally,
let's check it out.
literally.
We have to make sure we're on the right track.
Oh my god. Zoom. A little bit of a zoom. I'm in love with the way they did this. I'm in love.
By separating the hows, the three of them divided up the tasks that needed to be done to pull off
Yeah,
the
and it makes
murder.
so much sense, like with everyone doing all their little things. Wait a second. What if they told Karin that they were gonna murder Warrena? And that's why she was so tense, because she's like, oh, we're all murdering Warrena. And that's why the spotlight was used and wrote in her book. It was like, hey, take this glass instead, but that you picked the wrong glass and they betrayed her. What if she thought they were gonna murder Warrena?
Don't you think so, Yuma?
Yeah, I think it's the only way.
Oh my god. Here we go again. Such a strange visual.
You sure sound confident.
How did the three work together to pull off an impossible
And
crime?
now there's a new problem to solve. We have to expose the secret behind their complicity. How exactly they cooperated together and the timeline of the crime.
Got it. The timeline, huh? Then the first thing to discuss is...
Oh, it's one of these doors. So we have to do it in order. So, I keep hitting the microphone, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm like moving up my hand and stuff. This is why I probably should have a face cam sometimes. I'm always like moving my hands going, it's this and that. How was the poison glass chosen? How was the poison brought into the theater hall? How was the poison mixed into the glass? So this one's first. How was the poison brought into the theater hall? I think this is first.
How was the poison brought to the theater hall? You sure about that?
I am. Maybe. Who knows? This hasn't been my day. Or week. Or even my
Let's
month or
start
my
with the poison
year.
being brought to the theater hall. Their conspiring began with how was the poison brought to the theater hall.
It's a route we already explored to the very end, so let's blast through it!
Yeah.
Hey, wait!
Just dragging us along. Very, very cool stuff. Oh my god!
The only person who could have brought the poison to the theater
This is
hall was
crazy.
Yoshiko, right?
This is so crazy. We're on the chain. He's grabbing onto the tail.
Yeah, the poison neutralizes.
No,
after
it's like
30
the
minutes.
tails of
It
the
had to be brought
dress.
into the theater during the show.
Because for a second I was like, you grabbed the tail. Then I was like, wait, what tail?
As the production assistant, only Yoshiko could have done it.
You were keeping up with the chain though. Well done.
Looking back, the reason they chose poison as the murder weapon was to establish an alibi.
Yes, exactly. Because the timing of the
Poison
poison.
was only active for
Yep,
30
yep,
minutes, which gave
yep.
the other girls an alibi.
Oh my god.
Yoshiko went to the lab for the poison as soon as the performance began. She had the extra glass hidden in her bag, and after she brushed poison onto it, she put it back in her bag and returned to her seat in the front row as if nothing happened.
The problem is, what happened next?
We're doing good. We're doing good. Oh god.
We're here!
This poor boy's back.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get to see the visual of us using the pickaxe to do this? Oh no, we have to answer a question to break it down. What did Yoshiko do? What did Yoshiko do with the poison glass after bringing it? Handed it to Warrena, handed it to Kurane, handed it to Karen. So, okay, let's think about this for a second. So we had to figure out how because she's the one who like took away the other glass, right? So I'm guessing that... Wait a second, yes! Warrena, because then Warrena switched it. Maybe? Okay, yeah, because Warrena was the one up there on the stage, the only one who could have done anything with the glass. Right? And then it would have been a Kanai from the top that would have showed which glass to take then. We broke through the first wall. The colors look so good. Yep, this was it.
Wow. It really connected.
Yeah, you figured it out.
All right, let's keep
This is
going and
awesome.
reach the truth.
The electric guitar riffs as well. He's not able to keep. I love the way Yuma's able to keep up now.
You said Yoshiko handed the poison glass over to Waruna, but Waruna was performing on stage, right? How could she receive the glass while on stage?
The only time I can think of is when they turned off the lights.
The lights, man. But again, I think we're going on the assumption that you can't see anything. I was always taught in like a play, like you could still see stuff, but I guess that's different theaters and stuff, maybe.
Yoshiko sat on the right edge.
Oh, here we are,
of the
these
front row,
visuals.
close to the wings, where the actors enter and exit from scenes. She probably stood up when the lights went out and left the poisoned glass near the right wing. Even if she couldn't get on stage, she could at least do that within 5 seconds. Then, Warna picked up the glass and hid it under her costume. The costume check happens before the performance, so she got around that by receiving the cup during the performance.
Jesus Christ, when it was all dark.
I see. So they passed the baton during the 5 seconds the lights were out.
Yeah.
The two of them must have rehearsed it as much as the rest of the play.
And they are
But
dedicated.
what happened after that? Suppose Waruna did get the poison glass. How did she swap it with the real glass while the play was still ongoing?
A few moments after the blackout, there's a scene where Warna approaches the shelf.
Did he hear? This is so intricate.
It
They
only lasts
hated
2 or 3
Karin.
seconds, but Warna's hands on the shelf are completely hidden from the audience. At that moment, Warna could have switched out the original glass with the poisoned one.
There's us in the crowd as well.
So they used the play itself for their seemingly impossible crime.
Thinking no one you expect, and it's a practice play as well, so not many eyes are going to be on it too.
Talk about guts. This is something only thespians could pull off.
Oh my god.
Shinigami? Isn't there a safer way to...
He's saying this, you can feel it. You know when you have that pain in your back and you're shaking?
Master, hurry up and break this one down too.
When you got your tailbone cracked? Well, not cracked, but when you hurt your tailbone? How is the poison glass chosen? We know this. Yep, there it is. There it is. I love it they let you be badass.
All right, we got this one too.
Only a bit more.
This is awesome. And what a way to pay off the brick walls, right?
Wait, can't we take a break?
Oh, Jessica is feeling it now. No, it's a really great way to pay off like this thing that's been happening through the whole case, through the whole mystery labyrinth.
This is the final one. It's the how was the poison glass chosen route.
From here, it's exactly as we solved it before. Kurone told Karin beforehand to take the glass the spotlight hits first. And then, after confirming the poisoned glass from the catwalk above, the spotlight was pointed directly at it.
Alright.
And that's the method behind the murder weapon.
Method? Sounds more like madness if you ask me.
Shinigami, you've done so much in this mystery lab, you can have whatever joke you want at this stage. Well, not whatever joke you want. I think, still a very sensitive topic, but yeah.
That solves this mystery. We've almost reached the truth.
Seriously? That's terrible.
Well, you don't want to reach the truth?
Huh? Why?
Because I haven't gotten Shinigami to fall for me yet.
I don't think you understand who Shinigami is, Desuhiko.
That's not gonna happen. Even if you stayed here for 100 years. In fact, I basically hate your
Beyond the hate, there could be love.
Desuhiko, that's not the mentality to have. You will find if you here's the thing, right? You're clearly very smart. If you found a way, right? If you've Auto.
Traveling the globe, you and I can go in opposite directions, but eventually we'll meet.
Okay, but you know what I mean? Like, if you had the mentality instead of like, okay, I'll be very smart. I'll be very cordial. You know what I mean? I'll be myself, but not like totally myself, I guess, in this case. You could find someone that likes you for you. But this way of being like, hey, you hate me, but you could like me down the line, not gonna work out. Not gonna work out.
That's a stretch.
That is a stretch, Yuma. Thank you. That is a stretch. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I feel sick.
Yeah, your tailbone's
This
gone.
is the last wall.
This is awesome. This is so awesome. Who murdered Karin?
Master,
We know.
Are you ready? Let's.
Right.
Sorry, I'm so excited. I just pressed again. I know I always say this. I have a trigger button, which is why we probably should do auto sometimes. But I just like talking about stuff as well. Oh, there we go. Yep, the three of them. The three of them.
Yes, it fell.
Which means we have a direct route now. Now it's green.
And behind that door is the Who room.
Mm-hmm.
We finally made it.
Insane.
It's time to end this, Master.
Yeah. Fantastic payoff, by the way, for this whole case. And Yuma taking a deep breath there as well because he realizes the seriousness of this situation. We still, we're finding out what happened to Aiko. We're finding out what happened to Karin. We're doing this for Kurumi. There's a lot of lives on the line here, and all three of these girls are gonna freaking die. Oh my god.
Looks like all the culprits are here. But there.
I just had this stunning thing that went into my head of all three of these girls are gonna die.
Why do they look so sad?
I mean, they did this for Aiko, That's what they did.
How boring. You call yourselves the final bosses of the Mystery Labyrinth? Then start acting like it. Might as well guard the truth till the end at this point.
Obviously, Shinigami wants more of a game here, I suppose. Oh, there's the castle, yeah. This is what they're trying to show here is that this is not some happy-go-lucky thing where it's I didn't do it. I didn't know. These people are sad. They were accusing each other. They were clearly very close with Aiko, and then their friendship broke. We saw throughout the whole, we saw even remember when Yoshiko was saying to Kurne, when she was saying we decided it would be this way. We wouldn't talk. So it's the idea they decided that they would do all this without even talking to each other, without even friends with each other, without even looking at each other. That's what this was. Warner, whenever the other two men entered the room, it was get out of here. I know what you did. I know what you did. I know what you did.
There.
Yeah, they're crying. It's sad. And now we have to do honestly, one of the best mechanics in the game. But all I'm thinking about is these three teenage gals are dying. That's what's happening now. I know people can say, well, they're murderers, right? I know this, right? I understand this. This is crazy. I always love this, being in the crown. I love it's I always love this, and she puts a human in her mouth. I didn't mean it like that. I mean I love the crown bit. It's really cool. So there's just three of them. But no matter what way you look at it, this is three teenage girls about to be ended, and Yuma can feel it too. Let's try our best with this. Our health is down really low. We're gonna get such a low ranking.
No, there weren't any accomplices! Neither Marna or Kurne! Stop!
Oh no.
There's no reason for us to team up!
There's no reason for us to team up. What's the answer here? Destroy the wall was so Suzuki window. There's no reason for us to team up. Poison properties. This one?
You're wrong. Huh? Come on.
Yeah, they were friends. They were all friends with her.
Did it, Master?
This is very melancholic.
Do it, Master!
I mean, they always are, but this is just
Shut up!
And this is Warrena.
Don't come any closer!
We can still sense the sadness even in Warrena as well.
Alone. I don't know about the others. Don't come any closer! There's nothing connecting us.
There's nothing connecting us. Wait, no. No, we're choosing the photos every time. That's so sad. What the hell? Why would they do that? We're literally just connecting the photos. That's so sad.
That's right.
Yuma's feeling it too.
Here I go!
We haven't had to jump once, by the way. I'm guessing the jump is probably coming this route. Yeah, right away.
Go away!
And this is Kurane as well.
Stop telling lies! Please, leave me alone! Shut up! We have nothing to do with
This
each
is
other.
breaking my heart. It is breaking my gosh darn heart.
Come on!
This is... It's not gonna feel good.
What's going on here? I thought they hated each
No,
other.
they were best friends.
No, that probably isn't true.
But Aiko's death, I think,
What do you
caused a
mean by
rift.
that?
If you put together the 3 photos they each have,
Yeah,
What? So they're all in the same picture?
yeah.
that's the truth.
That's so sad. I didn't think Raincoat was gonna make me so teary-eyed right now. Like with this music in the background as well, even. I'm not gonna feel bad for feeling sad about this, guys. Even I know they killed someone. I know they did. But like what this is like again, it's not just the Kanai Ward thing, because I know the Kanai Ward has an affected thing as well. Like look how happy they were. This is so rough.
For mercy, let's do this, Master!
I have tears in my eye.
No! No!
And now they're all saying no together.
No! Stay away!
This is so rough.
With me!
I imagine like, I don't know, like again, I know there's nothing we can do, right? I know there's nothing we can do.
Stop! Stop!
Oh God.
Stop it!
And they said it all together as well.
Get away from me!
And it's like the first time they've been unified probably since like they were Aiko.
Please! Go away!
Please go away.
There is no bond between us!
There's no bomb. Is this gonna be the full photo? Is this gonna be the, are you gonna do the full photo? You're doing the full photo, aren't you? This is so effing sad. Like, I'm sorry, this is like... And here's the thing, I obviously, like, I'm not gonna sit around being like, oh yeah, get revenge for your friend and all this stuff. Like, of course that's not what I'm saying, but you guys know that. I don't have to explain that aspect. I'm not gonna explain that aspect. You guys know why this is upsetting. They even felt like they had to do this as well, that they drove themselves to do this as well.
This is the truth of the case.
There's no, like, there's no pleasure in this. You know what I mean? There's not like oh my god, yes. You know? It doesn't feel good. At all. This school is gonna have 5 dead girls within the span of months. This is so much.
This is just a guess, but you 3 weren't actually on bad terms with each other, were you? In fact, it was all an act to get revenge for Aiko.
So they all oh, that makes sense then, because they weren't actually fighting all the time. What? That's incredible. They were like, don't talk to me because we agreed to be this way, and in front of other people they would get angry at each other. Oh my god. Okay, that makes sense.
You all cherished the same picture with her. It was originally a single photo of you all together, with Aiko in the middle. You were all close friends.
This is so bad. Like, it's so rough. I can't do this.
And when you connect the pictures together...
Yeah. So they were friends all along. Even when we were investigating, they were friends.
Everyone is there, smiling. So, why?
Because Karen killed Aiko. That's why they did it.
Come on, we've got work to do before you get all sappy.
I've been sappy my whole life, Shinigami.
So, one more push and we'll be done with this labyrinth.
I agree, Yuma.
What would a hero do?
What would a hero do? This question of hero versus detective.
A real defender of justice would defeat evil here and now and be done with it. But I'm no hero. All I want is the truth.
Yeah.
And the truth is right here. So why go any further?
Oh, Yuma, and I don't understand what he's saying. It's like we know who killed him. Do we want these girls to die as well?
Will solving this mystery really make anyone happy?
No, not a single soul. Not a single soul.
Master, do you sympathize with them? That's not something a detective should do. Your job is to solve
I feel
mysteries,
sick.
isn't it?
I feel super sick.
If so, you have to expose the truth. You have to prove it in a way anyone can understand and anyone can see.
I feel so bad for Yuma. Having Yuma's having a moment now as well, thinking about this.
They're defenders of truth.
Wow.
Defenders of truth.
Well, we're...
A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed. A detective must always prioritize solving
Like he's
a
teaching us
case.
about this as well.
Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
Like, this is actually really cool. Like, seeing Desuhiko in this way as well. It's such a, like, interesting choice here as well. Because, like, we have seen kind of a build-up of Desuhiko at times. Has, like, been letting us, like, carry the ball. But also, like, seeing a moment like this where Desuhiko actually, like, explains to us what he sees, like, being a detective as. Is, like, really, really cool. It just doesn't make this any easier, though. I'm, like... I feel so freaking bad. Still.
It's easier said than done.
Yeah.
Yuma, if you can't do it, I can take your place.
Oh, Desuhiko. That's actually... Like, it actually does mean a lot. It does mean a whole lot. It's just the thought. I don't know, maybe I'm such an idiot for getting so emotional. It's just the thought of, like, that this school's gonna have 5 dead students and 5 dead girls, and 5 of these girls are gonna die, and no one is gonna be happy at the end of this, and no one's gonna be, like, even safer at the end of all this. Like, no one is getting out of this any the better. Yes, it proves in the end that it wasn't someone taking their own lives, and that's important. That is important. Because people deserve to know how but it's just like, it's so difficult.
No, I'll do it.
Yuma.
I'll take responsibility. I'll see this through.
You've been thinking about this whole time, haven't you? Because I have too. Well, you're probably thinking about the whole case. It only dawned on me, like, that all 3 of them are gonna die in this episode. That's rough. No, that's so rough. How dare this game? This is one of the saddest things Kodaka has ever done. Isn't it so crazy how, like, this is, like, so again, this is a clear, reminiscent thing about that happened in, like, oh Jesus Christ, that happened in Danganronpa, and usually you're like, okay, we have to do this, like, we're finding out the killer, and, like, then it feels so reminiscent because I remember this feeling of, like, having to do, like, the case, like, to go over the case again. You know, like we did this in Danganronpa, and I remember just feeling absolutely down. What was Aiko's cause of death disguised as? The music here is fantastic. Do we even have that yet? No, we don't have that yet. What did Yoshiko apply to the glass? And there's also, where was Yoshiko headed? I don't think we have that either. What did Warna do? Is it this here? And we unlocked the boots. So that's here. This is so sad. This is so sad. And what do we have now? We have the poison and we have the lab. What's this again? Poison. I'm just not feeling good, guys. I'm really not. What did Kurna use to guide carries the lights? Do we have the lights yet? Do we have the lights yet? We do. And then the last two. We have, what did Karen take the poison? Why did Karen take the poison glass? Because of this. And then, F you! Like, F off! Like, why would they do this? This ain't no satisfying ending. At all. Whew. And then we have to go through the whole case again, of course, as usual.
Step right up. A tragedy that struck an academy stage. The death of a high school girl casting a shadow over 4 bickering theater club members. Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement.
This case begins with Aiko's death 6 months ago.
And Yuma's so smart as well. And like, he's such a good person, you know what I mean?
Aiko was thought to
And I just feel so bad for Yuma as well.
off the roof. The truth caught and murdered her.
The shoes left on the roof had
It's
dirt on them
horrific.
from the flower bed at the crime scene. The bloodstains on the bricks were also unnatural. And it was obvious that an amateur had faked it.
Yeah, a teenage
If it
girl.
wasn't suicide, it would contradict Cotton's testimony. However, she didn't originally intend to kill Aiko. It was a crime of passion.
She did kill her though. She did kill her. And that's what we have to look at here. You know, like, again, I know I have like a lot of feelings on this, but like, we have to look at it. She did kill her.
So they got into an argument. Cotton saw red, then boom? Women are so scary.
That's Desahiko's line.
Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurane probably realized the truth behind what happened.
Obviously had nothing to do with them being women, by the way. But that's Shinigami, of course, you know, always going up with that.
The 3 teamed up to avenge Aiko. They used the dress rehearsal to commit this crime.
In their last days as on this earth, they had to pretend to not like each other.
Regardless of the reason, getting together to plan a murder is pretty crazy.
It is, no, it's 100%, and that's like, I want to make clear as well, like, I'm not saying that this is normal at all. Like, it is clearly something that, like, you just don't do, right? Like, it's clearly something that you don't see happening, right? It's an abnormality, like, that's not just, I'm trying to be like, oh, this is just a normal thing, whatever, you know what I mean? It's a murder is it takes a lot of hate in this sense, especially this premeditated and this planned out.
Yoshiko in the audience was to bring the poisoned glass into the theater hall.
Once unsealed, the poison is harmless after 30 minutes. So she went to the lab 15 minutes after the play began.
The poison container is too big to transport unnoticed. so she applied it to the glass in her bag with a paintbrush.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Thus, the poisoned glass was created. She brought
They
it back
planned
the
this to a
theater
T,
hall, then went on
man.
standby at the right end of the front row.
Lorna, who was acting on stage, was to switch out the poisoned glass.
During the 5-second blackout 30 minutes into the play, Yoshiko placed the poisoned glass in the wings. Warrena, on stage, retrieved it and hid it under her costume.
Then, in the scene where she approaches the shelf, she exchanged the glass there with the poisoned one.
Switching in the murder weapon on stage while everyone is watching? What a pervy exhibitionist!
What's perverted about that?
It's Shinigami at this point. It's Shinigami.
Kanai, on the lights, would guide Cotton to take the poisoned glass.
Then came the duel of poison cups! The 2 glasses on the shelf had juice poured into them. Cotton and Warrena shuffled them in a way the audience couldn't see.
And then the light would
Kanai,
shine
who
down
was on the
afterwards.
catwalk directly above the stage, saw exactly which glass held the poison. She confirmed the location of the poisoned glass and shone the spotlight on it first.
Insane. Insane how much planning went into this.
45 minutes after the start of the play. Winner, winner! Poisoning complete! That was so long! Good job!
Kanai told Cotton of a change in stage direction, where the victim was to take the glass the spotlight hits first. Cotton followed this instruction to take the poison.
Right, so it wasn't just this thing where like they thought they were going to kill Warner, which was my theory, but it was something else entirely.
The whole sequence of events for this crime would have been impossible for a single person.
Yeah.
Their cooperation
Multi.
was also a means to conceal their involvement.
Stop. Stop.
But I can't shake the feeling that there was some other reason behind it.
Was it not Aiko?
A crime committed by ruthless criminals. Those loathsome culprits are... Yoshiko! Warrena! Kanai! It was you! Wait, what?
What do you mean? Oh, we didn't do it
They
together.
pretended to always be at odds with one another.
Yes. But they were always... Oh,
Deep down, they were bonded through their shared admiration for
holy
Aiko.
hell. Why am I'm so sad. I'm devastated. This is just sad turn of events that this turned out like this. It's so sad that it turned out like this.
This is my answer.
Like, it's, and again, I fully acknowledge it was a freaking murder, a premeditated murder. That doesn't change the fact that that how this is ending is so depressing.
Was there really no other way? Was there no way to prove Cotton did this without killing her?
That's not possible. Not in Kanai Ward.
That's what I'm saying. It's the Kanai Ward affects everything.
The Peacekeepers bend the truth whichever way they want to.
Yeah.
The 3 girls couldn't get justice from them.
That's the thing as well. Like, you can't. That's why Kurumi came to us about this. They were gonna cover up this crime as well. They would have gotten away with it. That's the thing. They would have gotten away with this completely. And we would never have found out what Karin did either. It's like so difficult to even think about.
Which led to this crime.
But it doesn't make it right. How long did you put on an act for this?
Oh, he's acting again now. This is what's happening to Yuma now. The poor Yuma. I'm so sad. Yuma is like now lashing out as well because he can't understand this. He didn't want it to come to this. Of course he didn't. And this song in the background?
Aiko was our sunlight.
Stop.
Wherever she went, we were meant to be there with her. She was everything to us.
I'm devastated.
We were together ever since we were young. Her dream was our dream. We were nothing special. But she called us her rivals. Those words encouraged us to carry on.
Oh my god.
But now she's gone. Everything's hopeless now. The three of us investigated Aiko's death. I used my parents' connections to view top secret case files.
What?
But no matter what we did, the peacekeepers refused to reopen the case. Because Kaden's father is a big shot at Amaterasu
god,
Corporation.
Again, this freaking Amaterasu Corporation.
That's why we had to do it ourselves. We wanted revenge.
I know you did. I know you did.
Revenge became everything for us. And to get it, we pretended to fight amongst ourselves. We are actors after all.
And I want to say this as well, by the way, if we didn't get these girls and caught this out in the mystery labyrinth, what was going to happen was we were going to die, right? If we didn't go into the mystery labyrinth. And not only that, but Kurumi was dead. And it's so horrible to think that way, that in Kanai Ward, this is the only outcome. It's either death or death.
But we don't have to anymore, right? We don't have to keep this up.
Dear Christ.
We put on quite a show.
Oh, this is chapter 2.
Didn't we, Aiko?
What the hell? Oh, she's there. I put my head down like in tears and I pick her up and there's Aiko. This game, I will never forgive it. Oh, Yuma.
This leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
Then again, most cases do. But that's the end. We can finally return to the real world. I hope the girls open up like that in the real world too.
No, I don't think they can.
Oh, he doesn't know?
Huh? Why is that?
Oh, he doesn't know.
Oh, also, where's Shinigami?
Right here.
Well, what do you think? Did you fall in love with me? I know you did. You must have, yeah?
I already told you. I will never fall for
Tell
you.
him. Tell him.
You're seriously getting on my nerves. You're annoying and exhausting.
Desuhiko?
Wait. Oh, Desuhiko. I didn't think this was the thing that was gonna snap me into reality. He's not doing the I was joking defense. It's okay to get rejected. Rejection is a part of like dating. Like it's gonna happen.
I was just testing the bond between you two.
Oh. Desuhiko, please, buddy. I think you can find someone who likes you for you. Just we can work through this together. You can move on.
Bond. It's more like a curse, at least to me.
Look at Yuma, adorable, absolutely adorable. I didn't think this was the thing that was going to snap me back into reality after being so, like, melancholic for the past, like, 10 minutes. Holy hell. And this is like a common defense.
Right. I was just testing.
No. Oh, he's crying.
I wasn't serious
Oh, this really hurt him.
at all.
Does he go?
I didn't get rejected, okay?
No, you did and it's okay.
I did it.
You did and it's okay. It's okay to get rejected. No one's gonna think less of you. Okay? It's okay. Like,
All right, just calm down.
yeah, this is me. Just calm down. Just calm down.
Hey,
Poor Yuma trying to calm
let's do
everyone down.
Time to exterminate the souls of the true.
And now we're back to this already.
Destroy the mystery labyrinth.
Wait, Shinigami. Do
Right
we
back into
really have to
reality.
do this? I mean,
They're murderers. The reason why doesn't matter.
I think sometimes, but I think the circumstances here is what he's talking about.
I make my living reaping the souls of criminals. Because I'm Shinigami.
Yeah, she's a god of death. That's her job. Yeah, there's gonna be no debate about this.
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile mystery.
I have a feeling this isn't gonna be the last time we feel absolutely terrible. This music's awesome, by the way. It's so sick. It's so sick. It's such a good track. And like, it's so cool. But like, it's the outcome that's always a bit weird, isn't it? And we're back. Or we're gonna be right back on stage again. But what's gonna save it? Because, you know, are they gonna believe us right away? Like, what can they believe right away?
When did you... Huh? What the... Wait, what just happened?
Yeah, we're back. Oh, and he doesn't remember. Yeah, he doesn't remember.
Hold on, let's all calm down.
Oh my god, it's happening right in front of us. That's why they gathered all the girls here once.
What? What's going on?
I knew it.
The evil murderers have been expunged once again. Oh, right. There's still one more job I gotta do.
Oh no, she's gonna... Yeah, oh my god, just like she did with the priest.
Excuse me, everyone. The culprits behind this incident were Waruna, Karne, and myself. All three of us conspired to poison Cotton. The way we got her to ingest the poison was...
I'm just explaining exactly what happened as well before the body drops once again. And she has to leave. There's a confession, right?
I don't know what you people have done, but next time it won't go your way. Remember that.
Did you see that? She was staring at me the whole time. She's gotta be in love with me.
I don't think that's love, Deshigo. I'm just gonna... okay, you know it's not.
Oh, fine. I guess she can keep the piece of my love.
She will kill you. She will murder you.
Hey, what's got you so down? All three of them just died out of nowhere.
He doesn't remember.
Nobody's to blame for that.
He doesn't remember what happened.
There's no reason for either of us to feel guilty.
This is an interesting sprite for Yuma as well.
Seems like all the memories from the mystery labyrinth are completely gone.
And that's what's hard. Besides Shinigami, there's no one to relate to at that point. You know what I mean? There's no one to actually like talk to about this.
Master, we're in the clear. All three of their deaths won't be your fault now.
That's not what I'm worried about.
Yuma!
Oh, Kurumi! Oh, that's so sweet.
Kurumi?
Thank you for saving me. I knew you'd come to the rescue.
Now, like, here's the thing. Obviously, like, nothing's gonna make this whole situation easier for Yuma. But I think seeing the person that we did save, seeing someone that we did save in this situation that was going to be either kept in captive forever or killed, has to feel somewhat good. Oh yeah, back to being jealous of Shinigami. And Yuma is red as... well, I think pink is a peach.
Anyway, are you alright? The peacekeepers didn't harm you, did they?
Look at this. Deshigo, you see this? You see this? Are you alright? Concern for the person that you are talking to.
No,
Do you see this?
I'm fine.
By the way, I know Desihiko also has concern for people. He tried to save us unless you put him in the line of fire in front of a gun for us, right? I'm just saying when talking to a girl. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Yuma? I don't want to get in the way of this tearful reunion.
Yeah?
But maybe we should get out of here. It'll be trouble if the peacekeepers come back.
Right. Yeah, and here's the thing. This is where Desihiko's experience as a detective comes in, right?
Oh, right. Let's leave then.
Interesting loading screen. This is a look, by the way, Desihiko. This is the look.
Put in a good word for
A good
you.
word? Wait, we're getting
I don't
into one of these
really get
moments?
how it all ended, but I have a hunch.
Here's a hunch.
Yuma, you did all
Oh
the
my
work,
god,
right?
he still thinks we did it. That's so good. That's actually so good. I am so happy with that.
Huh, guess he's got good intuition.
I mean, yeah, he's showing that.
Looks like I won't be
Oh my
calling
God.
you Ricky from here on out.
This is another one of these moments. Like we got with Halara. That's so sweet to hear. That really is. Like this probably means so
Let's
much.
keep working together, my man. Mind your manners as you walk your girl.
Okay, we'll give you that one. We'll give you that one, okay? We'll give you that one this time, Desihiko. No, that's so good for Yuma as well. I love the way that each, like, detectives been giving us more and more respect after every single mission. Like, it means a lot. It means so much.
Yuma,
Yeah?
Huh? What is it?
this tension. Don't tell
Oh, Shinigami's
me.
gonna die.
Is this where they make babies?
I don't think you know how that works.
Did something happen? You seem down.
Would you not know what happened?
Oh,
Well-
although the case was solved, 3 lives were lost.
Yep.
Right. I didn't expect Yoshiko and the others to. Could it be that their deaths are related to your forte?
Kurumi.
What?
Wow, we've got another sharp one.
Yeah, and she's a super fan of the WO as well.
Master, I hope you know this, but if you say
Yep.
anything about our contract...
Very ReZero-esque.
Oh, sorry for saying something so strange. I know I'm off, right?
It's okay.
Even if that were the case, you'd never tell me.
And he wants to tell her.
Hey, Kurumi, there's somewhere I want to go.
For real?
Will you come with me?
Okay, Yuma.
Sure.
Okay, Yuma.
I guess.
Let's go. Where are we going? I didn't expect this ending at all. I wonder what he's gonna... The rooftop where he started.
Wow. What a nice
It is pretty.
view.
It's the first thing we saw of the city really in full effect.
It's like a secret hideout. I didn't know that Kamasaki had a place like this.
Please, help me save this city.
Save this city, huh? I managed to save Kurumi by solving the case,
Yeah.
but I killed those 3 girls. I'm responsible.
It's the way
for
he's
their
saying it
demise.
as well, right? He's like taking full responsibility for this. He's taking the brunt of it.
If I had let the peacekeepers deal with it, at least their deaths could have been prevented.
Kurumi would be dead though, as well. Again, it's hard to think about. No matter what, there's like the ending of lives.
What exactly did I even solve? It's not a true solution if we can't save everyone.
It's totally understandable that Yuma feels this way. It's totally understandable.
What I gained in exchange for my memories isn't some convenient mystery-solving tool. It's literally the power of a death god.
What are you musing about? You can't reclaim the past, and you're not gonna get your memories back either. In the end, you just have to accept it.
Accept it?
Instead of believing in some vague thing like justice, just believe in the truth.
Shinigami's trying to say as well, like, you know, like Shinigami knows like there's gonna be a lot more things like this happening.
They say there's only one truth, And there's only one type of person who can find their way to that truth. Detectives.
Well, a very softer tone in Shinigami as
Even
well.
if I have to sacrifice others
And Yuma's
to
eyes are
find
so
it,
full of tears.
I should let so many people die for the truth?
Master, you keep going to extremes. It's part of why you're a greenhorn. Seems like you still have much to learn under my guidance.
I bet.
What is the truth? Why did I become a detective to seek it?
Yeah, that's the questions of this whole overarching game, right? But also, like, you know, this chapter was like, am I a hero? Am I a detective? Should I be, you know? And I guess like the idea difference between truth and the idea of justice, right? It's very different, like two different things, I guess, in a lot of ways.
Yuma?
You okay, Kurumi?
Huh? Oh, yes?
I know I already said this, but thank you so much. You are exactly the kind of person I thought you were.
That must feel, again, what I'm saying, like, it's obviously not going to heal all these things in his head, but it has to feel some sort of, like, happiness. Not happiness, but, like, solace from that.
What do you mean by that?
You're my hero.
Jesus. I'm, like, smiling from ear to ear right now. That's what this whole chapter's been about, the idea of what is a hero. You are a hero. To a Kurumi.
I'm no hero. I was just trying to expose the truth.
But thanks to you, I was saved.
Yeah,
If you weren't around, I wouldn't be here today.
it's very true.
That's why a detective who exposes the truth is a hero in my book.
This is gonna mean so much to Yuma.
If there were more detectives like you in this city, maybe Aiko's death would have been solved earlier.
And of course she's still feeling that as well. It's a lot, isn't it?
I'm sure things would have been different.
Yeah. We can't be sure of anything, of course, but I think it's just like really, really like nice how much trust she puts in Yuma as well. It's very sweet.
Kanai Ward hasn't seen a hero like you in forever.
Oh my god.
That's why it's always been so dark here.
Yuma deserves to hear this. He really does.
So please continue to be our hero.
Kurumi! This is the nicest thing ever. You sweetheart.
A hero. Maybe before I lost my memories, I was trying to become someone's
Maybe,
hero.
but you're Kurumi's hero now.
This time, there was a steep price to be paid for exposing the truth. But even so, the truth must always be revealed. I want to believe I can save someone. I want to continue being the hero she says I am. Still, I don't want to use Shinigami's powers again.
Don't act like you don't like it, Master. Well, I'm just glad you seem more motivated now. Oh, yeah. We made a promise, didn't we?
Yeah?
I said I'd tell you about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Oh yeah, I
after
even
the
forgot
case
about
was
this. We were
solved.
just trying to help you out.
Huh? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Hey, you seem like you weren't expecting much.
Well, it's not expecting much. Like, honestly, we're just, it's a adorable face. We were just trying to, like, at this point, you know, we just did it for helping out at this stage.
But that's where you're wrong. Just between you and me, I am Kanai Ward's only informant.
What?
Wait,
are you for real?
Are you serious?
Yeah, wait,
A high
wait,
school
an
girl
informant?
Informant?
This whole time?
Still a beginner, though. I started 3 years ago after taking over from my grandpa.
What?
And now that the peacekeepers control the city, there isn't much of a demand for information anymore.
What the hell?
You know so much about rumors.
This is the last thing I expected.
I haven't felt this nervous since I was chased by
Oh
those
my god, the
peacekeepers.
context of that now. Holy hell.
That also explains why the peacekeepers were after you.
Are we serious? I thought she was gonna be like, I'm just like... What? Okay, you're just more than just an ordinary girl then.
If Kurumi is an informant, maybe she does have some crucial
What?
information about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
This is legitimately the last thing I expected. Wait, for real?
So, Kurumi, what do you know about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
Well, it's likely connected to the top secret research that Amaterasu Corporation is conducting. I think it has something to do with why the unified government approved of Kanai Ward's isolation.
Approved isolate?
Kanai Ward has always been a city centered around Amaterasu,
Yeah.
but there was a lot more freedom in the past. People were allowed to come and go as they pleased.
Right, okay.
It became an autonomous zone, free from the...
I can't believe like Kurumi's like this informant now. It became an autonomous zone, free from Yoji's influence only a few years
The
ago.
reason behind it has to do with the top secret research that Amaterasu is conducting.
But what is the research?
I don't know all the details, but it's supposed to be able to change the entire structure of the world.
The whole world.
All nations and enterprises worldwide want it. This research is what turned Amaterasu into a major global
That is
corporation.
nuts. So then it's like, no, it's like people want this, so they're like, okay, go into isolation and figure out this research then.
And
So
that
this is more
research
approved than we
being done
thought.
in Kanai Ward?
I think so.
Oh my god.
It would explain why Kanai Ward's been isolated. It's so their research doesn't leak out. Research that can change the world? If that's true, it's some serious stuff.
Yeah.
No wonder number one of the WDO would risk his neck here.
Do you know any more details about that research?
I do know a little bit. Grandpa risked his life to obtain one piece of confidential information about Amaterasu Corp. And I believe that somehow, it has to be related.
This is dropping so much information, and like, I don't know, this would be terrifying to me. The fact that the fact that like the rest of the world or major parts of the world is like, oh yeah, we're cool with this isolation, we're cool with this. When at first we thought it was just like, we're creating our own society here, what can you do about it?
What do you mean?
Research to create a homunculus,
What?
an immortal monster.
No! You don't do that!
Homunculus? Immortal monster?
What? This is... What? I did not expect this turn in any way, shape, or form.
No, wait just a minute.
What?
Are you serious?
I don't have any proof.
This is nuts.
But it's a fact that Amaterasu Corporation has previously researched homunculi.
This is going to be absolutely insane. What are we doing here?
Homunculi. Being researched in this
It's
city.
terrifying. Yeah, I'd be sweating too.
Is that Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
And we just found this off of Kurumi, who we thought at the start was only give us a little bit of information. I didn't even expect to get the information in the end. I forgot about it.
Fantasy story out of nowhere.
It's terrifying.
Oh, I'm sure not one to talk.
I suppose. Obviously Shinigami's calm about this because it's not going to affect Shinigami. Well, if it affects us, it probably will. That's more than enough.
Well, is my information useful to you?
Kurumi, this is earth-shattering.
Although, most of it was left behind by my grandpa.
Left behind?
One day, my grandpa just vanished. He's been missing ever since. That's why I decided to take over where grandpa left off as an informant.
So you just take, okay, the family business.
So, do you think what I've shared might help?
Kurumi, this is earth-shattering. This is earth-shattering.
Yeah. This is huge, considering how I had nothing until now.
Really? That's great! I'm actually useful to a master detective!
You have no idea what you just revealed. Well, you do, but you know what I mean? Like, this is so huge. For everything going forward, this is so huge.
Oh, about that master detective thing.
Oh, I'm not a master detective.
That's where my grandpa
Oh, he
used to
interrupts us
work.
again. That's gonna be a running thing ever since.
Back.
All right,
I
going
wish I
forward.
could see him again.
Oh well.
He's like, okay, whatever.
And
That is
that's how you keep
huge.
taking advantage of a high school girl. Huh.
I'm gonna forget you to say anything because we just got the biggest information ever. There's a homunculus.
By the way, Kurumi,
I did not expect that at all.
why do you think your grandfather disappeared? Could it be the peacekeepers?
No, I don't think the peacekeepers have anything to do with it.
No?
Grandpa vanished before Kanai Ward became isolated. He was just suddenly gone. But I do believe I'll see him again someday. Master, forget about some geezer you don't even know. What about this homunculus stuff?
The homunculus research. If Amaterasu Corporation is still researching some immortal monster in Kanai Ward, it makes sense why there'd be such tight security. They fear the secret leaking to the outside world.
And like, it seems like it's not approved by everyone in the outside world, just like some major like places, like, and governments.
Maybe it even has something to do with the great global mystery that number 1 mentioned.
I think it definitely is. Like, this is the closest thing we've heard to it, at least.
Speaking of which, what could the great global mystery be anyway?
It has to have something to do with this.
There's too much stuff we don't know, but you're one step ahead of the other detectives now, yeah? Guess that flat-chested Uggo is kinda useful.
Let's stop.
Maybe I should stop calling her Uggo now. I'll just call her Flat.
Maybe just stop calling people that altogether.
Still gonna hold on to that, huh? I guess this is technically an improvement.
Yeah, but still not good. Still not good.
You're gonna keep this info to yourself, right? It'll help you get ahead of the other
No,
master
no,
detectives.
Are we not going to tell everyone?
No, I'll report this
Yeah.
to everyone. This isn't something I can deal
Of
with
course.
alone.
I 100% agree.
Ugh, how lame. Couldn't you strike a pose and shout something like, I'm coming for you, Amaterasu?
And have all the peacekeepers hear us?
That's not my role. All I can do is investigate Kanai Ward's ultimate secret just a little bit further. The rest should be left to the real master detectives to handle.
This is my fault as your mentor for babying you so much. You've become the kind of detective who only relies on others without trying to solve problems.
That's not what's happening.
yourself.
I mean, it's good to have help.
What's wrong
We
with
learn from
relying on
people.
others?
Exactly, Yuma, exactly. This was crazy. A monster of a reveal. A monster.
Thank you so much for today.
The pleasure is all mine.
Oh, Yuma. Charming.
I'm kinda hungry. Maybe I should go buy a meat bun on the way home.
Are you going to be okay? A lot has happened today.
You like those meat buns too, huh?
Yes, I love them. I eat at least one every 2 days.
That's very specific.
They're kind of the comfort food of Kanai Ward. It's like I'm instinctively drawn to them.
Yeah, I imagine. A lot of people are, aren't
Would
they?
you like to join me, Yuma?
That'd be lovely.
No thanks, I'll pass.
Oh, we're going to pass? Okay.
I see. Will we meet again?
Oh my god, yeah, hopefully.
Huh? Yeah, of course.
That's great. If you ever need any information, you can
This
count
is
on
so
me.
cool.
See you later.
Like, not only the reveals, but also, like, their relationship now is so fun together as well, you know?
I hope she's okay.
That's what I'm thinking, Yuma. Like, she's been through a lot.
I couldn't bring myself to say, I'll walk you home.
Yuma, but, like, in her eyes, though, like, you were very, like, charming. I would say so, too. Like, you were very charming. You know, there's no pushiness. You were just like, hey, oh, you really like those meat buns? Oh, like, I hope we'll see each other again. You know, there was no, like, pushiness about
Just
it.
say it. What are you, 12? You sure you don't want to go back to the agency? Weren't you running an errand a while ago?
Oh no!
You're right.
Oh no!
Oh no, I better hurry back.
We forgot we had to get meat buns for for Yako. And everyone's here. We must have told him. We must have told him.
Homunculus research. I still can't believe it's true. Does it ring a bell, Chief?
Unfortunately, I've never even heard of it. You sure it's not just some rumor?
The way Kurumi explained it leads me to think it's true.
Regardless, there's too little information. We lack anything definite at the moment. Still, it's better than having nothing at all. Well done, Yuma.
Thank you.
No, it's great. And then for Yuma to get this kind of praise as well.
You're like a dog wagging its tail whenever you get complimented.
Heck yeah, I am.
You were late getting back, but I never imagined you'd get yourself into another mess.
And we found out about the homunculus.
What the hell is going on?
Every time we go out on for a simple mission.
I'm really sorry.
And your tail gets tucked between your legs whenever you get yelled at.
Yeah, we're dog. We're a dog, okay?
Setting aside how I nearly died of
Ruff,
hunger
ruff.
and that Yuma needs to be put on a leash.
No, okay, no, not that far. We already are on a leash from Shinigami. We're not a dog.
You picked another fight with the Beastkeepers. That's the biggest problem here.
And one, technically.
We weren't picking a fight. Besides, we got to expose the truth in the end.
Yeah.
That look on Martina's face was awesome. Right, Yuma?
That's not what I'm talking about. How can you
He's
be
biting
so
his dog over and over
relaxed?
again.
There, Lisp Man.
This man.
Please remain calm.
So, is it true the culprits in that case suddenly died? That makes it similar to what happened in the Nailman case. Moreover, it is also similar in that those involved in each case, like Desuhiko and myself, had their memories wiped. There are too many common traits to call it a coincidence.
Yeah. Because now they've both gone through it.
The memories related to the case disappear. Perhaps it is due to someone's forte.
Oh no, Yuma. And then Shinigami's laughing and he can't say anything.
No way. What kind of useless forte would that be?
Yeah, everyone forgets everything.
Besides, no one here has an ability like that.
Could another master detective have found their way here?
It'd be one thing if we were anywhere else in the world, but we're in Kanai Ward.
I suppose, yeah. That rules that out, doesn't it?
This isn't the kind of place some ambitious master detective could barge into by himself. If someone got officially dispatched here, I would know.
Anyway, why are you all looking so glum? The case is closed and we got new information. It's a fantastic step forward. It's springtime and all is right in the world.
Spring? It rains all year long here, and we've had nothing but trouble. Ugh! Just what the hell is going on here?
Is he like? He must be. It must be the cigarette. It must be the cigarette. Or maybe he's just getting frustrated. He talks with a lisp.
It's like the hand of death itself.
What's wrong, Vivia?
You know what they say. The greater the detective, the more often they encounter death.
Wait, Vivia, really?
Isn't that right, Yuma?
Vivia? Are you saying we're a great detective?
That does kind of apply to you, Yuma. In a way, you're like a death detective.
Wait. No. There's no way. There's no way he actually knows more than we're thinking.
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean that as a compliment.
From you, yes. If you call me a death detective from you, it's a compliment
But
for sure.
even if it offends you, I refuse to apologize. Apologizing is too much of a hassle.
Too tiring.
The death Detective. You have a cool nickname, Yuma.
No way! I don't want a nickname like that.
Really? But it sounds so awesome.
It seems death has taken a liking to you, Yuma. That's one of your talents in a way.
It's so interesting hearing Vivia say this. Like the idea of death, and he's saying it probably in a completely different context from an actual death god, right? But it's like the idea of like you've been so close to death like a few times now. In both chapter 0, sorry, no, with the, yeah, no, 0, right? 0, 1, and 2.
Sheesh. I'll never understand this guy.
I'll figure out how to discipline Yuma later.
Discipline?
For now, we need to come
I
up with a
suppose.
plan to handle the peacekeepers.
We found out about the homunculus, though.
You said this case involved Vice Director Martina, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's Director Yomi's right-hand woman.
Yeah.
I heard she's both his close advisor and his mistress.
They seemed quite in love.
I'm sure they're gonna make a move somehow. I don't even want to think about it.
What'll they do?
Wait, what? What?
See? This is what I'm talking about!
Wait, they did this?
Everyone, brace yourselves!
What do you mean they did? How could they do this?
Are you serious?
What?
This is so fun.
This is literally, they sunk our submarine? What was that scream? What?
The
They
agency is sinking.
What?
Where is everyone?
What do you mean they just...
Somebody
Somebody help Yuma! They just sunk it?
Master, snap out of it. Come on.
That happened so suddenly. Wait. And they're just watching this on the screen?
Boom!
Oh god, it's him.
Oh, it sank, all right.
Wait, what are we gonna do?
This is the bolt of judgment, the fire of
Oh my
purification.
god, and this is
a
the
supernova explosion.
They weren't just gonna leave it.
Hey, who prepared that torpedo?
Unfortunately, it was I, Martina Electro.
I figured it was you.
So, oh, Martina. Look at this dude. She's on all fours. What?
That wasn't enough firepower. I told you to blow up the whole river and vaporize them, didn't I?
He even kicked his own, like, lover. This guy is not... They're building this guy up to be, like, pure, like, evil.
Now it just looks like I'm causing chaos. Half-assed executions of the law are nothing but senseless violence.
He wants us to die there.
I told you to demonstrate perfect order. Listen to me. A clean and pure execution of the law is...
What are the last 30 minutes of this whole chapter?
overwhelming, absolute, and completely blows everything away without a trace.
My head hurts. What?
I'm terribly sorry.
You're terribly sorry.
No matter.
No.
You are my beloved right
Oh,
hand.
no. What are we gonna do?
You only need to remain by my side.
This guy's rough. This guy is they are building him up to being so uncaring that we are dealing with someone who doesn't have two sides to them. This is someone who is just evil. We are
Yes,
effed.
thank you. I will forever be by your side to serve you.
Stop.
Thing is, even though you're
Look at
my
this room as
beloved
well,
right hand,
like a chessboard.
you still need to be punished.
What is even no? What?
You couldn't even solve a case caused by a couple of brats. Not to mention the detectives escaped under your watch.
She just blew up the submarine though.
But it's all right. Don't worry. You are my beloved right hand.
Right. Okay.
I won't hurt you. I need you to stay pretty for me forever.
I understand. So, what is my punishment?
See this? It's a recent invention by Amaterasu Corporation called a high-performance presser. It can compress up to 50 kilograms of material and instantly turn it into a cube.
Why are you telling her this?
Even humans can be turned into pretty little cubes.
Okay, but why are you saying this?
Huh?
I'll keep you on my person at all times, so you'll always be by my side.
That is demented. No.
You are my
That is
beloved
demented.
right hand.
Please wait. What? You must be joking.
That is horrible.
Hey, you! Take my beloved
No.
right hand over there.
They can't do this.
Director Yomi, please.
No. No. That's disgusting. You can't do this.
Oh, Martina. There's something I wanted to ask you before you go.
I don't even know what to say.
What's love?
Why are you asking this question now?
Take her away.
He's actually gonna do it? Who is this guy?
All right. Now, let's go find the corpses of those detectives that got blown up.
He is one of the most, like, evil personalities that I have seen in a game. He just turned the girl he loved, quote unquote, into a what? So he can have her on her person at all times? He wasn't satisfied with just blowing up the No. No. Is that the end of the chapter? Wait. What are we seeing here?
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
What's that? You don't know? I guess not, since you're still new. That's number 1, the leader of the World Detective Organization.
Right.
That's him? I had no idea.
Why are they showing this now?
That high up here underground. There's a book vault here. It's a secret book vault that only number 1 can enter with his biometrics. It supposedly contains data from generations of great detectives, sealed books, and so on. Didn't know that. Don't even think about going in there, newbie.
So this is the WDO then?
I know.
It's weird the style they're showing this off in too.
Wasn't number 1 carrying an old book just now? I wonder what that book was.
Wait.
You're curious? Well, how about you go investigate? You may be a trainee, but you're
That
still
book!
a detective.
The book!
Investigate? Me? Kidding.
What?
Don't take it so seriously, Yuma.
Yuma! Wait, but that's the book! That's the book that... Oh my god, that's the book that we used to summon the Shinigami, right? So that was... What is happening? So Yuma took that book from from number 1?
Huh?
Where are we? I thought that was the end. This is a roller coaster.
Wait, where am I?
Beats the hell out of me.
But weren't you by my side the whole time? Don't you know what happened to us?
I am in shock.
Like that time back at the Amaterasu Express.
I was only able to stay awake back then because we just made the pact and we weren't fully synchronized yet. But that didn't work this time.
So they showed Yuma as a rookie, and he was eyeing up the book, and the book was belonging to the head of the WDO, number 1. They don't give you time to breathe in this game.
My vision also goes dark. Actually, do you remember drifting in the river after the explosion? You almost died.
I remember that.
Hell, even as a death god, I thought I was gonna die.
It's mad.
This is no laughing matter.
I'm still in shock. I'm still kind of like processing the past 3 cutscenes. Homunculus, cube lady, freaking explosion, and now that as well, the other scene too.
Anyway, because your biological activity stabilized, I was also able to wake up. Everything's a-okay so far. Now, let's go find out where we are. I want to go exploring so bad, my eyes are watering.
What is even
That's
happening?
a bit dramatic. Where are we?
Yeah, what even is this place? It's so
Let's check things out
fancy.
for now.
It's so fancy.
This is...
It's a painting. I can tell what it's depicting at all. Truly an inspiring piece. Shinigami, do you know how to interpret art? Definitely not. I'm just saying whatever pops into my head. Where is... Oh, this is fancy.
Oh, wow.
It's like a freaking penthouse. It's like a mansion. It's like a...
Who's there? Hi there. Nice to meet you.
Oh my, what a...
I sure look suspicious, huh?
A little bit. What? What was that? That in... Oh my god, showing my stamina. Hey, okay, not too bad actually. What has happened in this chapter? We had the reveal of the homunculus after such a heart-wrenching story that there's a homunculus being made here in Kanai Ward. We had the explosion that happened from Yomi. Tried to kill us all. He did retaliate. He then kills Martina. We see a scene of Yuma eyeing up the book that was used to summon the Shinigami, and now we have this now. This guy's penthouse. The implications of this chapter, the end of the chapter, changes everything. Everything's changed. The detective agency's gone. The freaking like there's a homunculus being made. There was a sweet moment where Yuma got to talk to this girl and like they had a lovely connection, and all this stuff was happening, and there was a beautiful story, and then like the last 30 minutes were just shock after shock after shock after shock. We need to see where this is and what this is. This is going to change everything, guys, going forward. Just as an added thing as well, a Calvin from the future, something I guess I was so shocked that I forgot to like mention, I actually do want to mention, is because we do mention the relationship between the detectives all the time. And there's so many shocking moments that just like completely slipped my mind, unfortunately. But we did mention a little bit, but to put a pin in it, I do think that like, you know, the relationship between Halara and us is different from the relationship between us and obviously Desahiko. It's meant to be like, you know, a very different relationship. But in the end, I feel like there's lots of little things that we didn't really notice all the time, which were like little tiny things of like, hey, you take this, you do this, can you do this, are you able to do this, do you want? And then in the end I was like, oh, do you want me to do this? Obviously not knowing the complete impact of everything, but like trying to take it over for Yuma, so Yuma wouldn't have to carry the whole burden. I really do think at times he was standing up to the plate as well, and in the end the whole like getting approval thing once again is so good for Yuma. It's so good. He keeps getting more and more approval, which like proves that maybe he was an absolutely amazing detective. Yeah, I want to say thank you so much to the Never Can Repay the Baby Gangsters here on Patreon, and thanks so much to Tyfire 2, Jamie Bull, Jana the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicitas Felix, Yuld, Radish, Anusta, Shabaterbed, Malcolm Day, Death Trap, Lynx Markey, and I will see you all. Did I say all the names? My mind is so fuzz. Tyfire 2, Jamie Bull, Jana the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicitas Felix, Yuld, Radish, Anusta, Shabaterbed, Malcolm Day, Death Trap, Lynx Markey. Right? We said all the names? My head is so fuzzy. I hope if I didn't say all the names, shout at me. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.